I see. It seems like you had a hard time at the orphanage. My name is Uzuma Samakura. I'm 23 and was abandoned by my parents when I was young and grew up in an orphanage. After graduating from high school, I worked part-time to make ends meet, but it was time to start job hunting for stability. After being rejected dozens of times, I finally managed to get an interview with the president of a certain company. As you may have guessed, in this interview, I'm just looking at your personality. You pretty much got the job. Oh, is that right? I can't help but let out a cry of joy. I can finally become a stable full-time employee. I wanted to hire people like you. However, while single, you must live in a company dorm. Occasionally, I'll ask you to go overseas. Do you mind? Not at all. And I was successfully offered a job. It has been about half a year since I moved to the company dorm and started working.
Oh, Makura-san. The president ran away with all the company's money.
What? No way. I suddenly found myself unemployed again. Then another 3 months, I was sitting looking hopeless. I was able to get an unemployment insurance, but it's no longer possible. I couldn't stay in the company dorm, of course, so I moved to a cheap apartment with the little savings I had. Moreover, the amount of unemployment benefits is small, and there are time limits on part-time work while receiving benefits. I should have just continued on with part-time work from the beginning. In the end, I managed to make ends meet by getting a consumer loan, but I was forced to pay more and had to take on more part-time jobs. I eventually paid the loan off, but I ran out of money. I was kicked out of my apartment for unpaid rent. I'm homeless without money, huh? It's warm this year. I'm glad it's spring. I wonder if getting low-income welfare is difficult when I'm this young. But I'm hungry.
Oh? What's happening?
The person who spoke to me was a woman in my neighborhood who had been homeless for a year. I believe her name is Chika Yamashita. For some reason, I felt a sense of security and started talking to her. I became unemployed and lost my home, and I don't even have enough to eat today. I wonder why I'm even alive. Then she nods sympathetically.
I see. Well then, let's share this together.
As she said this, she took out the bread she was carrying from her bag, cut it in half, and handed it to me. Huh? No!
Oh, sorry. Even though I'm like this, I keep my hands clean, so it's okay.
No, that's not it. That's yours, right? Please eat it all.
It's okay. It's okay. You should eat whenever you get the chance to.
Saying that, she handed it to me forcibly. So, why are you homeless too? I asked her after we finished eating. Honestly, it should be dangerous for a young woman to be homeless.
I guess I originally ran away from home. I lost my parents and was raised by my uncle. But he's a crazy guy. It seems like he did something to the Yakuza, and he tried to sell me and ask for forgiveness. So I ran away.
That's messed up.
Oh, well, I'll just say this. There's a tacit understanding among homeless people. Don't pry into other people's pasts. Don't pick up trash on other people's territory. Don't take other people's sleeping places.
I just realized it now. Sorry, I was being insensitive. This is probably her territory and her sleeping place, and the previous question was also prying into her past.
No, it's okay.
Then I borrowed her blanket and lied down with her. It's a bit cold.
It's not very noticeable here, but we only go to bed after there are no people left. If you see somebody strange, just move away quietly and immediately. There are some who harm you just to relieve stress.
Until I fell asleep, she taught me how to protect myself and what to do in case of an emergency. She had a lot of knowledge and know-how that had helped her, a young woman, survive. But this can't be good. Next morning, when I woke up to a chill and water droplets, it was starting to rain. We hurried to the roofed bench.
make selling and collecting empty cans difficult.
I get collecting cans, but selling what?
You don't know? There's a magazine called Big Issue that aims to support society.
It seems to be a magazine published for us homeless people to sell and make money from.
I'm grateful to be able to get cash, even if it's a small amount.
Chika-san, why don't we work together to get out of this life?
Huh? If I could, I had done it a long time ago. It's difficult to escape from a fallen life. Or do you mean that there are people you can rely on?
No, but you're a young and intelligent woman. You can't stay in a place like this. She looks surprised for a moment, and then laughs.
You're fallen, but not rotten. Such people will get out of it sooner or later. But I'm different from you, 'cause...
It's a smile with resignation. It's true that it will be difficult to get out of it, but if you give up, that's really the end. We can! Let's do our best together!
You don't know what to do though, right? Ah, fine. Jeez, you're really stubborn.
While saying that, this time, she smiled a little happily. Well, I finally decided to go to the government office.
That's a problem. You both still look young and healthy, don't you?
But we really don't have any money or a place to live.
We will accept your application, but the number of fraudulent recipients is increasing. Please consider that it is becoming more and more difficult. Why not go to an independent support center?
Almost no one even bothered to talk to us. After that, we went to an independent support center, but I was told that there were no available rooms, so we were put on a wait list.
Well, that's what I thought would happen. A waitlist, huh?
Even if we get to move in, it will only be for half a year at best. If nothing can be done before then, we go back to this life. I now understand why it's so difficult for people in poverty to get out of it. Perhaps people who abuse the system make it difficult to use for the innocent people too.
Anyway, food. Uzumasa, today we have a feast.
I followed Chika for 30 minutes. When I arrived at a large park in the next town, there were a lot of people gathered.
It's a soup kitchen. Volunteers host this event every week.
Oh, this is nice.
The golden rule is to eat when we can.
Today, I felt the coldness of society, but now that I'm here, I know there's also kind people. You guys look good, huh? Hey, you guys, come with me.
It's better for you to not run away, okay?
The people who spoke to us were a large man and a young woman who looked extremely intimidating. Whoa, 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 whoa! Be quiet. If you stay quiet, I'll fill you up with food. Eat without hesitation. I'll prepare a bath too.
I'll make more and more. Just sit quietly and eat, eat, eat.
We were taken to the house of Kumagoro Hanazono and his daughter Aseri-san, who lived nearby. What kind of trap is this? Isn't it better to be cautious? Chika-san, aren't you cautious? I guess you should be cautious. Of course, I've ulterior motives, so don't worry. How can you say don't worry? After we finished eating, Chika went to take a bath with Aseri-san, leaving us alone. Well, wait for the girls to come back. Relax here. During that time, it felt a little awkward, and I fidgeted for a while. It seems like they're back.
Thanks for waiting! Ah, it felt so good!
Huh? Chika-san?
Yeah, I know you're surprised. You wouldn't expect a super beauty to be hiding under this filth, right? That's an exaggeration. Anyway, I purposely made myself look dirty so I wouldn't be a target for men.
Chika Yamashita transformed with just one bath. Well, that's that. You ate a lot of food and even took a bath. Do you feel indebted now? You do, right? Before we knew it, the large man had come around behind us and hugged us by the shoulder so we wouldn't run away. There's a strange light shining in his eyes.
You two can't run away now. If you guys try to run away, I'll just pull down this guy's pants.
Stop it! Take us as your disciples? Yeah, that's right. I want you to become the successor to the traditional craft called love koizome. Originally, it was made by a man from a samurai family who was not good at talking, so he could express his feelings to women. But now, we don't have a successor. He says he saw us there and it clicked.
But what about your daughter, Aseri-san?
Actually, my wife, who passed away the other day, ran a sales company. It seems like Aseri wants to take that over. Shut up! Jeez, that's why we need a successor for Love Koizome and a helper for our city. Successor and...
The helper.
That was the reason Kumagoro Hanazono brought us here. After that, they asked us to think about it until tomorrow, so we were taken to the workshop's waiting room. I guess they wouldn't be able to put us together with them in the main house.
Hey, Uzumasa-kun, what should we do? I think it's a good opportunity, and I don't think he's fooling us.
Yeah, I think so too. It's definitely a chance to reintegrate into society. Craftsman, huh? I don't know if I can do it. It seems like I'm the one Kumagoro-san is considering as his successor, but...
Hey, you know what?
I see. A company that sells traditional crafts, huh?
Yeah, it's a company that commissions craftsmen and sells their products. But I don't have any work experience. Thank you for your guidance in advance.
Yeah, I didn't think I'll be teaching you, but I appreciate your help. It was decided that I, who have work experience, will help with the sales company, and Chika will be the craftswoman. It's been a few days since Chika and I met. That's how we were lucky enough to be helped by the Hanazonos. Now, when we were finally about to return to society... The stock is running low. I'm running out of savings. And I'm sure people have started to forget about me by now. I guess it's time to start doing some business again. The former president of the company I worked for, Kyo Nagaoka, was alone in a dimly lit back alley, smiling obnoxiously. So, we're still sharing a room. We got jobs thanks to the Hanazono family. It's been a month.
You say that now? Better than living on the street. I don't mind. Good night.
After quickly putting down the futon, Chika immediately lies down. And I lie down too, looking up at the ceiling and thinking vaguely. I'm given a place to live, clothes and food. I'm very grateful for it, but...
Jeez, Uzumasa-kun, I was trying not to think too much about us being in the same room. But now
we can't help but think about it. Our thoughts coincidentally overlap. This probably means that we are starting to enjoy our lives properly now.
What? Weren't you two dating to begin with?
The next day, it turned out that it was Aseri who put us in the same room. No, we were just homeless friends.
Well, we don't have another extra room, and Chika-san doesn't mind, so there's no problem, is there?
She's no good. Her carefree personality is just like that of her father.
Well, anywho, You've been great help, Uzumasa-san. I couldn't have handled all these bills alone.
I'm glad my previous work experience is coming in handy. I have quite a bit of part-time experience, and I was a full-time employee too, though only for half a year. I have more experience than her.
Dad said Chika-san's quite talented too, so that's great. I'm in a good mood, so we'll have yakiniku tomorrow.
Yeah! I feel happy to be able to eat yakiniku for the first time in a while. When I entered the workshop to go back to my room as usual...
Oh, welcome back!
Chika was standing there dressed in brightly colored costumes.
Oh, what do you think? I was asked to put myself in our customers' shoes by wearing the dyed clothing.
I couldn't think of anything fancy to say and just hung my mouth open because she was so beautiful. Well, before I knew it, half a year had passed. This is a contract for consignment sales of Love Koizome. Please check. Aseri's company receives commissions from craftsmen and acts as an intermediary with customers. Love Koizome has Chika and I started increasing sales channels. I'm home! Oh, still working? When I tried to return to my rented studio room as usual, I found that work was still in progress. Kumagoro-san puts his finger to his mouth and looks at me, telling me to be quiet. Chika is serious. It seems that they are working on a process called templating, in which colored glue is applied to a paper pattern.
Well, he told me to try going through all the steps without his help. But I already failed in mixing the dye, but he told me to keep going anyway.
After dinner, she talks happily. She has to repeat the steps hundreds of times to perfect the craftsmanship. I guess even that is just a first step. And when her story stopped and we were about to go to bed, I told her my intentions. Hey, Chika-san, I think we've lived here for quite a while now.
Yeah, you're right. It's been half a year.
Thanks to that, I think I was able to save up the moving expenses. So, let's move together and rent an apartment with me. Her eyes widen for a moment at my words, and then she smiles happily.
Yeah. I agree. Let's live together.
It's been a few days since we talked about that. Chika and I explained the situation to Hanazono's and asked them to let us take the day off together. But Asari-san was grinning for some reason. What was that?
Well, that's right. They're going shopping together. Sounds fun, huh?
Huh? I don't really understand why, but she suddenly changed the topic. After that, we visited several nearby real estate agencies, and when Chika left to go to the bathroom... What? Are you... president? Are you... Makura? About a year and a half ago, Kyo Nagaoka, the company's president then, ran away with money and hid somewhere. Now, he's here. However, he was only surprised for a moment. When he realizes that it's me, he puts a grin on his face. Well, I'm sorry about earlier. There were unavoidable circumstances. Actually, I started another company. How about you work for me again? Huh? As I was wondering what's wrong with his brain that I presume still exists in his head, he hugged my shoulders and said, I said I'm sorry about what happened before. That's right. Let me compensate for the salary back then. I can't say it out loud, but I found a product that will generate explosive profits overseas. If you don't mind, could you be in charge of purchasing? I promised you before, right? This is a chance for you, who was an orphan and struggling, to be safe for the rest of your life.
Uzumasa-kun, don't listen to what that man says.
And Chika appeared.
I can't believe you're really starting a business like that, Uncle.
Uncle? That means the president is the uncle who tried to sell Chika to a Yakuza in the past. I see. Considering the time when Chika became homeless and the president ran away, it adds up. I immediately left Nagaoka's side and stood next to Chika. Although he pretends to be a good man, This guy is really bad. That means the product he's talking about is...
Isn't it common? So-called courier. If you're an orphan, there won't be many people who will make a fuss even if you get caught, right?
No way. Drugs?
Yeah. I ran away, so I don't know the details, but I think he got punished for starting a business that is supposed to be a Yakuza's territory.
What about the police? Didn't you consult them? Heh, the police won't act unless they have proof.
Yeah, so I became homeless. That was safer. I was miserable, though. I often felt like I was in danger. I was so frustrated that I even cried.
Chika looks regretful. However, I dare to argue back that the police will act as long as there is proof. Chika-san, it's okay. This man will be arrested. Because... Saying that, I glared at Nagaoka and pointed my finger at him. Embezzlement. Even if the amount was not much, it's enough to get you arrested. Then the rest of your crimes will be investigated. Huh. If you can catch me, try it. Farewell. We'll never meet again. He's running away! We reflexively try to chase after him, but there was a familiar face ahead of us.
Kumagoro-san, catch him! He's a criminal!
Oh? Her sudden slip of the tongue. Normally, it is dangerous to ask someone who is not a police officer to arrest someone. Criminal? What did you do to my precious disciple? Nagaoka shrank back and became quiet as Kumagoro-san shouted at him. Immediately after hearing what happened, Aseri-san called the police. Remember this. Hurry up and put him in the police car. Just before being loaded into the police car, Nagaoka suddenly starts to get scared. Since he had already started a business in this town, he may have already been marked by the police. After a brief questioning, we were released. Once things settled down, we lowered our heads. I'm sorry, I got you guys involved. Don't worry.
By the way, did you find a place to live? You're getting married, right?
Huh?
The fact you're moving to the same place means you're getting married, no doubt. Yeah? Uzumasa-kun asked me to live with him, so...
What? I never expected to be taken as a marriage proposal. Now, let's talk about what happened afterwards. Nagaoka was arrested, charged with many crimes, and sentenced to prison. In more than 10 years, he was finally released from prison, but... I've been waiting for you, Kyo Nagaoka. Next, it's our turn to punish you. Yeah! You're way too persistent! For violating their territory, even after more than 10 years, he was still being chased by the Yakuza. He ended up homeless and on the run for the rest of his life. For custom-made Love Koizumi products, please allow approximately 2 to 3 months for delivery. Aseri's company has expanded its business by finding new sales channels. We have increased our staff and are getting busier.
It's the best I've made so far, but it's nothing like Kumagoro-san makes.
Chika is also gradually improving her skills as a dyer. She would later become one of the most famous craftspeople in Japan, but that was still a long way off. In the end, we got married soon after we moved in together.
It's really a strange connection we have, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all thanks to you that we are happy, Chika.
No, it's you who told me that we should do our best back then.
We are who we are today because we didn't give up and took chances. Although we haven't been able to hold a proper ceremony yet, we are heading towards bright future as a married couple. In this morning meeting, let me introduce a new member who will be working with us. My name is Ito Shindo. Nice to meet you all. I just changed my job from an up-and-coming anime creation company to a major corporation. But... Hey, please tell me this is not true. Why is he here? There was my former classmate. He's Tasuku Torima. He was standing out as the center of the popular group in high school. In the meantime, I was an introvert who was at the corner of the room with a few close friends. Hey Shindo, what are those anime stuffs you have? Gross. Oh, these? These are Kanran from Maizo Senshi Love Cabe. These just came out. I'm not asking that. I'm asking why you're carrying around such lame stuff. Why? Because I like these. Because girls in real life doesn't pay attention to you. You're escaping to those 2D girls? It's so painful to see lame nerds like you. Oh, I can't. It hurts my eyes. Tasuku Torima makes fun of me intentionally. He's good at everything, so girls liked him. But I heard because he said these, some girls realized he's not a good person. Just like that, I ran into this person this morning, whom I didn't have a good relationship with. The company I started working for is Lovekoi Corp, which is a major corporation. This company produces and manufactures character merchandises, trading cards, figure dolls, and home goods. When I was a fresh graduate, I couldn't get in, but after a few years of working experience, I could finally join here. I can't believe Torima is in this company. After the morning meeting, Tasuku Torima came over to me. Hey, why are you, a gross nerd, here? Torima, it has always been my dream to work at Lovekoi. I see. I hope it's not because you love anime characters. Since you're working here, I thought your way of thinking has been changed, but it seems like it hasn't. Well, how about yourself? Why are you here? Unlike you, I've been working here since right after I graduated. Well, this is a major corporation. As long as it is a major company, it could have been any company. I wasn't picky about it. Well, I'm not a nerd like you. I see. Well, I couldn't get in as a fresh graduate. I can see that. You're at the bottom compared to me. Although I wanted to disagree, he has been a smart person since high school. His value is questionable, but... I see. It's impressive, Torima. I hope you can teach me well. What? Are you crazy? I can't babysit a gross nerd. Why are you asking me? He says with disgusting laugh.
I'm your mentor.
The supervisor for the hobby department where I was assigned, Ran Amaki, shut off our conversation.
Torima, it's only been a year since you have moved to my department. You should still have things to learn.
Oh, Miss Amaki, no, this is because...
I have been training you for a year, but today is the last day. You should follow what I have trained you. Got it? Alright, Shindo. Nice to meet you, and you can ask me anything.
She smiles and takes her hand out to handshake with me. Yes, please. Nice to meet you too. What? Amaki is his trainer? Torima bites his teeth. He seems not happy. My first day started rough just like that. A week later, Amaki has been training me about the tasks and sales related stuffs carefully.
Alright, Shindo, you are a good learner. You're getting what I have taught you really well.
Amaki's explanation is easy to understand, and she's such a good person. I was summarizing what she has taught me, and have been researching about the product on my own. Lovekoi products are great. I want to know more about it, and I want to spread about these products more to the world. I became nerd since I was around 8 years old. An anime show, Maizo Vegetable Love Cabe, was playing on the TV, and I happened to watch it. The anime was playing when I came home and was eating dinner. I just got hooked into the show just like that.
Kanran is coming!
My favorite heroine is Kandan. She was a character who pushed my back, and she was my first love. The first character merchandise that I got, Kandan, was created by Lovekoi. Since then, I was dreaming about it, and I was too into the anime that I failed my first interview with the company. But my feeling has not been changed. Now, I even have a stronger feeling towards all anime products.
This time, I'm planning to ask Miss Hikari, who is a famous figure doll designer.
What? Miss Hikari? A figure doll designer is a person who produces and creates figure models.
Wow, you know her? Impressive, Shindo. But recent years, she hasn't accepted our offers.
I see. It's okay. Let me go ask her.
Got it. Usually, people don't like to do this task. I see. Your eyes are so alive. I can come with you to support you.
Okay. Thank you for your support.
Yup. I think you may have a chance.
This is how I joined the project to meet my idol figure doll designer. And that day. This hasn't been in the market for a few years, and fans are waiting for this. I want to introduce this product which has a strong fan base already, and want to introduce to new people who don't know it yet. This character shines the best when she does her tricks, and I want to reproduce that in the product. Your design can do that. The lines are beautiful and looks like it's gonna move in person. I have many figure dolls that she has designed at my place, and especially the Kandan one that she has designed 5 years ago is the best. When I start, I can go on forever. I can't stop my machine gun talk.
Hey, calm down, Shindo.
You are awesome. I like your enthusiasm. I haven't seen someone who can talk about this so deeply.
She's a figure doll designer, Hikari. She's a professional of designing female figure dolls.
Amaki, you hired a good one. He's like, well, I will accept this deal this time.
Miss Hikari, thank you. Good job, Shindo.
A few days later, I was working on the project of Miss Hikari's figure model production. The meeting today went well. I feel like this will come out great. Shindo, you were still here. Oh, hi, director. You're still here too? He's the director for the hobby department, Seiya Shiho. He was assigned to be a director at a young age of 38 years old. You seem like you're doing well. How's your work? I feel like it is so meaningful, and Amaki's instructions are always easy to follow. That's great. Amaki was saying good things about you. Your energy is bringing everyone's spirits up. Amaki said such a thing, huh? That makes me happy. I was wondering, why did you come to our company? Your former employee was an up-and-coming creation company. Was there a reason for it? I was actually just happy being able to work at a company related to anime. I convinced myself that way. However, a year ago, there was a large event for Miso Vegetable Love Cabe that was hosted by Love Koi, right? I attended that event. I was so moved by that event and almost cried. Ugh. The event was the reason I changed my job. I was really moved by the event that was hosted by Love Koi. My life has changed because I attended that event. That made me want to challenge myself again. That has changed my life. The director was listening to my story quietly. His eyes opened a little bit, and he was smiling a little. I see. Thank you. Director? Don't work too hard, and if you can do any work tomorrow, just do it tomorrow. See ya. He patted my head and left. No, why is my heart racing? He's a guy! I felt like I understand how girls fall in love by head patting for the first time.
You're not going to tell him? That event was produced by you.
Amaki, you were listening.
I was coming into the office and I just happened to hear the conversation.
I see. He made me happy. Shindo's dedication is just like hers.
I bet seeing how pure Shindo is moved Miss Hikari as well. He's just like that person.
Meanwhile, I had no idea they were talking about me. A year later, after a long period of meetings with Miss Hikari, I was checking the proposal document then. What's so funny, Shindo? You're being a gross nerd as usual. Torima. I was sighing to Torima, who started to make fun of me as usual. Hey, I work here longer than you. I can't accept your attitude. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm actually busy, so can I go? As I was trying to leave from Torima, someone put a hand on my shoulder.
Wow, the proposal is ready? It's impressive. It's cute, yet it's energetic.
Hi, Miss Amaki. Yes, I think so too. Hikari did a great job as usual. Miss Hikari's figure doll that's coming out after a few-year break. I'm just so excited. Amaki took care of me as a mentor. Later, I found out that she likes anime as well, so we became close.
It's amazing. I have to get it. Conran, I'm coming.
Whoa, Kandan! Oh, Miss Amaki, what are you... What? The heroine of the miso vegetable love cabbage. Kandan is a girl of a cabbage. Kandan is a Japanese name for cabbage. Ran Amaki's name happens to be so similar to it. Since someone told her she looks like Kandan, she likes her. Shit! I don't know why the gross nerd and out-of-reach Amaki are so close. I should be the one to be with her. He looks at us and Torima bites his teeth. Then... Everyone, please gather here. The director who just came back to the office called us, and everyone gathered around. Next April, we will host the Miso Vegetable Love Cafe exhibition. It'll be a big exhibition where we will tour major cities. Whoa! All the employees said so, making a noise. Miso Veshi Love Cafe will celebrate its 20th year anniversary next year. Woo! We have 6 months of preparation period. Some of the stuff that was exhibited will be exhibited again. The previous exhibition project members will be the main members, but we are thinking to add a new member. As I look at the director's eyes, he looks at my eyes. Ito Shindo, you're the new member. Can you do it? What, me? Of course! Director? Why him? It should be me since I've been working here longer. Shindo, it's impressive how much you have improved this year. Your dedication and knowledge for the job that you are assigned to, and your curiosity is your talent that is not comparable to others. You have a pure heart and respect to the product. Asama, don't you think Shindo would be a better fit than you? But I work better than he does, even sales. It's true that you're doing your job, but the issue is not there. I can't change my decision. Asama, you should learn from watching how Shindo works. Amaki, that's my decision, so please proceed.
Got it.
After the director left the office, I slowly started to tear up due to happiness. I'm so glad I changed my job and came here.
This is great. Shindo, let's make this event great together.
Yes! The colleagues who know how much I love this product celebrated me. Except Tasuku Torima. Shit! Why? Why him? You will see soon. After a few months, it was the end of the year now. Today, I was working so hard to prepare for the event.
Okay, another great work day, Shindo.
I'm sorry, manager, when I realized it was so late already.
Not at all. Your focusedness is out of this world.
Well, when my favorite thing is in front of me, I can't see anything else. I'm so embarrassed. Thank you for helping my tasks.
No worries. It's kind of weird to say this, but when I work with you, it makes me excited. The excitement, kind of like preparing for the school festival, even though this is just my job. The feeling of back in the day, when that person was still around? Thanks to you, Shindo.
That person? Does the manager have someone that she can't forget? Maybe her ex? As I felt fuzzy, I was about to ask her that. Then, Miss Amaki.
Torima, why are you here? I thought you already left.
I was waiting for you. Miss Dangamaki, I love you!
What? Hey, what is happening out of the blue?
When I was moved from the fashion department to the hobby department, I felt so shitty. I thought I didn't fit into the hobby department. But because you're here, I could make it until today. This is probably a serious confession by Tasuku Torima. However, Director Amaki's face couldn't hide the anger.
Shitty? I'm sorry, but I would never love you back who makes fun of the hobby department's job.
Why? Work is work, and love is love. Director Amaki, you have changed since that guy, Shindo, came to our department. It's unlike you to be influenced by such a gross nerd.
If you say more than that, I will get mad. I have always been a person like this, just as Shindo. I am also a gross nerd in your words.
No way.
Don't force your ideal girl to me. I love animes and proud of what I do. If you insult that, it's no different as you are insulting me. And I love Ito Shindo.
I was frozen by the director's shocking confession. What?
So I'm sorry, but can you leave already? I'm planning to talk over the night with Shindo.
What? That was the plan?
Yeah, that was the plan. Alright, let's go now.
Director Amaki holds my arm and pulls me away. No way! I lost to that gross nerd! Torima's hate towards me just got bigger. A few months later, he does something outrageous out of his feelings. Alright, only the final check is left. The new year came and it is April. Tomorrow is the first day of the exhibition of the first location, Osaka Lovekoi Park. By the way, after that, Naamaki and I shared my feelings, and officially have started dating. Today, I'm on a business trip to Osaka, and was busy preparing the exhibition venue. The art panels for the exhibition, and some figure dolls that we asked Miss Hikari, and I was thinking about checklist and heading to the destination, then...
What is this?
Was that Lan's voice? As I heard the manager's worried voice, I rushed to her. Manager, is everything okay? What?
Ito, what is this?
The panels and figures that were exhibited were completely destroyed. The panels were everywhere, and figure dolls were falling over, and some of them were even being destroyed. What? This is terrible. Who's done such a thing? Oh no, you've done that, Shindo. What are you doing? You. Asama. No, it's not me. Asama, who was here as a staff, looks at me, smiling. You're in charge of this booth. I can't think of anyone else but you. Of course not. What is going on? Director Shihyo and Miss Hikari has arrived. Director, this! Oh, Director Shihyo, what are we gonna do about this? Because Shindo has done this. Torima, you look like you're enjoying the situation. Is it just me? To Director Shihyo's angry voice, Torima's shoulders shrugged. Of course not! Alright, we already caught the fact that you have done this. Each booth has security cameras all over. Torima wasn't aware of the security cameras. He turns blue as he found that out. You have done this to put Shindo down, isn't that right? Torima cannot say a word. Then, Director Shihyo started to talk about the old story to us. I remember someone when I see Shindo, who can dedicate himself to something he loves. Someone who passed away right before the event a few years ago. Our friend, Ruri. That was when they were preparing for Lovekoi hosted anime event about 8 years ago. Ruri, who was the supervisor for the hobby department, has collapsed for sickness and passed away about a month later. This lady, Ruri, was excited over the event more than anybody. She was Director Shihyo's fiancée.
Seiya, the event is almost there. I cannot wait for Miss Hikari's large figure doll to be ready.
Hey, I got it, so calm down a bit.
This is the anime event I will complete with Seiya, who I love. I can't calm down.
Acute leukemia attacked such a cheerful and innocent lady. Director Shihyo's fiancé has passed away before Miss Hikari's large figure doll had completed. Her wishes did not come true. I don't want Shindo to experience something that Ruri went through. Well, not to anyone. You intentionally try to ruin this event. You need to think really hard how sinful that is. You have no excuse for this. You should be ready for punishment. I'm so sorry. Tasuku Torima wanted to put me down and did something so shallow and unforgivable. He's getting what he deserves.
Director, what are we going to do? The number of panels, we cannot...
None, no worries. I got it.
Ito?
The story, movie, timeline. I have everything in my head. I'm a nerd after all. Maizo Veji Love is my life bible. I've been living with this piece for the past 20 years. So I can fix it all by myself. By tomorrow for sure. Shindo, I'm so glad I've assigned you for this role.
Right, Shindo. Thanks to your energy, I will help you.
Miss Hikari!
Seriously, as I see you, thankfully none of them have any major damages, so leave the figure dolls to me.
Miss Hikari, I see. Since Rudy had passed away, her work. The fact Miss Hikari happens to be here is a blessing in disguise. She gave a look to Torima, and...
Wait there. I will take off your arms later too.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Miss Hikari will probably not forgive Torima, who has damaged the figure dolls. And we worked until early morning on the first day of the exhibition. I managed to restore it to its original state.
20 years! Thank you for living with us. Our journey together will not end yet.
Whoa, come on! I feel a sense of success as I listen to the audio guidance and see the tears of the fans walking around the exhibit. Kandan!
You're totally a fan now, Ito.
And seeing us like that, Director Shiho smiled kindly. Hey, he looks just like you, right? Will you watch us?
Yeah, he's such a good kid. The exhibition is also great. Let's go around together, say ya.
Rudy used to love anime from her heart. She's probably still watching over Director Shiho and enjoying it together. That's what I think. Afterwards, Torima's bad behavior was deemed to be an act that could cause a huge loss to the company, and he was dismissed as a disciplinary measure. He hasn't found a new full-time job yet, so currently, he has multiple part-time jobs. But his hardship hasn't ended.
You pulled off the figure doll's arms, right? If so, I can pull off your arms too, right?
No! I'm so sorry! From Miss Hikari's atelier, you could hear his scream. Afterward, I've experienced a lot from many overseas business trips. Overseas business trips are prosperous. After returning to Japan, I was promoted as Chief Amaki's assistant. And as her boyfriend. Finally, I'm gonna meet her parents at their house. Dan's charm cannot be expressed in words, but first of all, she has an angelic smile. And she has a strong heart and kindness that can't even beat Kandan. She's definitely my favorite.
Hey, Ito, don't be nerdy about me.
Wow, you are a nerd too? Actually, we are too.
Dan, such a nice man. Okay, I will give you my permission to marry her.
Dad?
To be dedicated to something you love, that is a big talent. I want to dedicate myself, love, and know deeply about what I love, even from now on. Each of those things will brighten my life. Do you have something that you love so much that you can't say enough about it?